guys, welcome to my YouTube channel, Maxi Multimedia. My name is C. Tumba Maxwell. In this video, I will walk you through the steps involved in converting raw photos into pencil sketch in Adobe Photoshop. Alright, now let's get into Photoshop. Okay, here is a pencil sketch of a photo I created in Photoshop, and I will teach you how I created this. Okay. Now, let me get rid of all these layers to get our raw image to work with. The first thing we need to do is to make a duplicate of the image. Okay, and to get our image duplicated, we right click on the layer, then select duplicate layer. Maintain the default layer name, then click on OK. Now we have our image duplicated. Alright, the next thing we need to do is to convert the image into a black and white image. So let's go to our adjustment panel and click on black and white adjustment layer. Collapse this. Now we need to select the copied layer, and at this point we need to invert this layer by pressing Ctrl and I on the keyboard. Okay. Go to blending modes, click on keep the inverted layer active. Click on blending modes and select color dodge. At this point, our image becomes white. Go to the menu bar and click on filter, blur, and Gaussian blur. Okay, so from the Gaussian blur dialog box, we can see our image has been converted into a pencil sketch, but we can still work around this to get a better look of our sketch. Okay, so you're going to adjust the radius to any reasonable amount. So you can actually play around the radius to see how your sketch will look. Okay guys, I think this looks better. Alright, so go ahead and click on OK. That's fine. Now we have our image transformed into a pencil sketch, but we can still work around our sketch to get a better look. We are going to add some levels. So let's go back to our adjustment panel, and this time around click on levels adjustment layer and move this slider a little bit to the right. Okay, so we are moving the slider to the right to get a reasonable amount. Okay, the idea behind this is to darken the dark areas of our image to make our image look more natural of a pencil sketch. Okay, or in other words, to make it look more organic. All right guys, let's collapse this. And again, we can add brightness and contrast adjustment layer. So let's decrease our brightness to about -70. Okay, this is fine. All right guys, so now our image looks more of a pencil sketch than earlier. Okay, so guys, this is how images or photos are converted into pencil sketches. Okay, all right. I'm going to convert one more image. I like to convert one more image into a pencil sketch. So I'll be using this. Okay, click and drag the photo into Photoshop. That's fine. Now we have our image imported into Photoshop. And as I taught you earlier, in order to convert any photo into a pencil sketch, you need to duplicate the layer of the image. So let's go ahead and do that. We have an alternate way of duplicating layers in Photoshop, and that is done by using the keyboard shortcuts, and it's Ctrl plus J. So pressing Ctrl and J simultaneously will create a copy or duplicate of the active layer. Okay, all right. Now we need to convert the copied image into a black and white image. So once again, let's go to our adjustment panel, click on white and click on black and white adjustment layer. Okay, then come down here and select the copied layer, press Ctrl and I to invert the image. Now what the inversion does is that it reverses the colors of your image. So where we have white color, is converted into black. At this point, set your blend mode to color dodge, and upon selecting color dodge from the blending mode options, your image turns into a white image. Okay, now go to filter on the menu bar, click on it, blur, and click on filter on menu bar, blur, and Gaussian blur. So at this point, we have a fair pencil sketch of the image. Okay, adjust the radius, adjust the radius to any reasonable amount. Okay guys, I think this is okay. Click on OK. Now we want our sketch to look more natural and professional, and so we are going to add levels adjustment layer to our image. So let's select on levels in the adjustment panel, then move the slider to the right. So as you move the slider to the right, our sketch becomes more deepened. Okay, so now we have a good look of our sketch than earlier. Okay, all right guys, that is how photos are converted into pencil sketch in Adobe Photoshop. If you like this video, do well and subscribe to my channel. Click on the notification bell for all video updates.